left hand from Nery in that exchange, though.
Nery attacking the body, then going upstairs.
Nery working in combination on the inside. Now there's Figueroa trying to land that right hand, but Nery landing the nice left and then coming right back. And that's a jab that Abner alluded to that Nery is using a lot more effectively early in this fight.
Come back with some punches, okay? Hard punches to the body. Keep your hands up, okay? You gotta know when, okay? Okay. Be careful on that one with his left, huh? Go. Come on, you gotta get him in this round. Second. Back up.
The bell in round two. Brandon Figueroa immediately comes out and attacks Nery's body with the right hand before they clinch.
Stop.
Referee calls for the break.
Listen to me, all right? Work out of it, right?
I think Nery was trying to touch gloves and Figueroa said, nope, here goes our body shot.
Nery just misses with that lead left and lands a left to the midsection.
Thomas Taylor's going to have a hard job refereeing this fight. They're going to be doing a lot of grappling on the inside and positioning, and he's going to have to decide when do I break and when do I not break. Good body work by Nery.
Yeah, Figueroa prefers a good old-fashioned tip instead of engaging in the long-range boxing his body type demands, and so far at least the approach has paid dividends in his career as he continues to hunt Nery continuing to feed him body shots.
Again, this is barely the second round, and it almost seems like this short distance inside fight favors Nery, since he's a smaller guy and he's not connecting the short punches inside.
You know, it's interesting. It's not that Figueroa doesn't fight well on the inside. He does, but this gives Nery a better chance, I think, to display his wares in this.
I think that him being southpaw has a lot to do with it.
Yes.
Nery will want to treat Figueroa's body like a pinata, wants to definitely reestablish his power here at the new weight classes. Figueroa coming, swinging a little wildly there with that left. And then smothered himself falling inside to Nery.
Figueroa has to be careful coming in like that. Nery is pulling back effectively, creating a space that at times you get to let that left hand go and land it.
Some power shots here in round two, 45 seconds remaining in the frame, and Figueroa just lunging forward and not putting together his punches well here as Nery continues to find the target. And Nery countering Figueroa well. A couple of left hands from Figueroa. Left hook by Figueroa. Another left hook lands on the temple of Nery. Lots of punching. So much scoring in a lot of those exchanges.
We'll take a look at the keys to victory for these two men, starting with Nery. He wants to, I think, show power early, and maybe he did that with that one left hand that he got in. He wants to stay off the ropes. Figueroa will hurt you badly if you let him get you on the ropes. And the right hook, I think, could be a good weapon. He's used it to the body, not so much yet to the head. As for Figueroa, I think he needs to set a quick pace. He's done that, though, as Mauro pointed out, not everything landing effectively. Be responsible defensively. He's had some defensive issues. He doesn't want to let that take this fight away from him. And dig to the body. Well, it's been Nery who's done a little better body work so far. You might see Figueroa try to go down there.
Third.
The marks on Figueroa's back, that's a result of cupping a part of a physical therapy regime. And now, leading in, and he and Nery exchanging punches. Nery pushing him back, misses with the left hook.
And this is what we expected in this fight. But, you know, and the question is, how precise will each man be? Right up behind the head, yeah, and he gets a warning. This Figueroa hitting Nery behind the back of the head there.
Figueroa, one fight removed from the draw with Julio Ceja. Coming off a stoppage win over another lefty in Damian Vasquez. He does hold wins over former belt holders Oscar Escandon and Moises Flores, but really facing the biggest opportunity of his career here against Nery.
Yeah, no question Nery's the best fighter that Figueroa has yet fought. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Nery has been in with better competition, though at a lower weight than Figueroa.
And this is what I mean when I say that it favors Nery's this type of style, this type of fight, because he fights slow. So he's not so much exposed to the punches that Figueroa is throwing. Now, on the other hand, Figueroa is, because he is the taller fighter, and he always has the head up.
Nery loves to flip the zone with punches.
To the left hand, though, there's the right hand.
There's a right hand that lands for Figueroa.
For the right hook, I'm sorry.
They both are missing a lot.
Yes, they are.
But there's also some...
There's a left uppercut that lands for Figueroa.
Wow. Some of those shots are getting in, though.
The inside punches that...
Yeah, the inside one. And both men have thrown over 80 punches in this round already. So.
And there's 1 minute left.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're Nery, you want to stay in there. Stay in his chest. Throw the inside punches and you're going to be effective. But once he pulls back is when he gets caught with Figueroa's punches. Just like that.
Left and right lands for Nery. Couple of lefts from Figueroa.
Some of this action is really good. Sometimes a little sloppy. And for the judges, figuring out who's doing the best landing is going to be the tricky part.
Yes.
Figueroa from the southpaw stance. Nery misses with that lead left uppercut landed though. The lead left uppercut as we end round number 3.
Respira profundo.
Nice and deep. You got to unify. 122-pound title September 11th here on Showtime. Figueroa lands with a 1-2 from the southpaw stance.
Figueroa's giving himself a little more room to punch, and that's why those straight left hands are getting there.
That's the space, that's the distance Figueroa wants to be in.
I think Nery is on punching more now than he did early even in the fight. And that may be a sign of something too.
Premiering Sunday, June 6th at 8 p.m. on Showtime, it's The Kings, a 4-part series chronicling the careers of the 4 kings of boxing. Roberto Duran, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, The Hitman, Thomas Hearns, and Sugar Ray Leonard. More than just a boxing highlight film, this series examines the political climate, the culture, and this tumultuous period of American history. The weekly series will offer all episodes across Showtime's on-demand and streaming platforms. Cannot wait for the Kings.
I lived that era with them, and it was special.
Did an amazing job chronicling their legendary careers as Stephen Fulton. In attendance tonight, styling and profiling again, will face the winner of tonight's main event. He told our Brian Custer he thinks Brandon Figueroa will be the man he faces. Of course, they have been going back and forth on social media as we begin round 7. And let's hope the 122-pound division will resemble that wonderful era of the Four Kings.
Yeah, it could in some ways, because there's so many good matches to be made. Now, normally Figueroa lands 40% of his power punches. He's landing 31% so far in this match, which isn't that far off.
All right, let's bring in our unofficial scorer, Steve Farr. How do you have it at the halfway point?
I have it 4 rounds to 2, Mo. 58-56 for Nery. I can explain the difference in this fight pretty easily. Body punching. I think he's been committed to it. He's been steady with it, and he's featured it in virtually every exchange, and that's why I have Nery ahead.
Oh, and Figueroa continues to head on and tag Nery with some of those shots beginning to... There's some swelling around the eye of Luis Nery.
And to Dr. Steve's point, 72 body punches according to show sets landed by Nery, 10 by Figueroa.
Figueroa starting to land some good shots upstairs, Abner.
Yeah, Figueroa definitely bringing it. It almost seems like he heard Nery. Nery is showing signs of fatigue.
And we asked that question, and Nery, who has been down 3 times in his career, as we near the midpoint of the 7th, Brandon Figueroa having himself a great 7th.
And guys, we know that Figueroa has no off button, so this is only the beginning for him.
Exactly. And yeah, and to buttress your point, as Hal said about Steve, more than 1,000 power punches. We are in round number 7. And Nery.
No. Let's go.
There's been a subtle shift in this round.
Under a minute left of the 7th, Nery goes down for the 4th time in his career.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Brandon Figueroa has just stopped Luis Nery.
Told you, right? He was dead.
The Heartbreaker has just broken the heart and the fighting spirit of Luis Nery. Nery tasting defeat for the first time. But Brandon Figueroa blasts off here tonight as he now lays claim to a legitimate piece of the 122-pound crown. And waiting in the wings, Stephen Fulton, well, he predicted Figueroa would win, and he will now meet Figueroa in a much-anticipated title unification clash on September 11th here at Showtime.
Abner pointed out that this man has no off switch, and Nery did in this round. It was, Abner said it's just beginning for Brandon Figueroa, and there was, as we said, a subtle shift in that round that turned out to be not so subtle, because it seemed like it was an accumulation of punches that just sent Nery down, and he didn't have anything left in the gas tank.
Figueroa's 17th win via forma knockout, the biggest of his career, and yeah, he helped exorcise the demons of this venue for his family. Remember his older brother, Omar, losing in this venue recently, but tonight it's all about baby brother Brandon becoming a champion. As we talked about the list of excellent, exciting, and accomplished fighters, 24 and under, you talk about Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Jaron Ennis, David Benavidez, Virgil Ortiz, Shakur Stevenson, Ryan Garcia, and yes, Brandon Figueroa.
We're going to go back to see how he did in Nery. You know, he nice right hands on step, but it probably isn't a body punch that really does the serious damage. That was a left to the body. Yeah.
There was 2 or 3 landed before, yes.
Yeah, and so it was the body work, ironically.
Isn't it ironic?
Yes, who had a deficit in body work and who told us that would be one of the most important things for him to win this fight, and Nery could not beat the count after getting hit with those body shots. So we'll take another look and you'll see here really well the body work, Abner, as it goes inside.
I think here comes one body shot, boom. Yes, that's that. You can see his face expression. That one hurt, and I think there was another one right after that. No.
And that delayed reaction, Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins.
Shades of Jermell Charlo.
Yes, Rosario. The delayed